Oh, Nick said to Maddie, you could be a model, a bad retail store model. Is that a good chat-up line?
Not really.
Is that negging someone?
Maybe.
Were they getting off? They weren't. They were just kind of cuddling, weren't they?
Oh, Cuddlemance.
And then
Who had a Cuddlemance before? Was it
Topaz and Alec. That didn't work out so well. Ended with Gary Levy losing £7 billion. So this was when Phil come in and like seen them cuddling and got the Do you remember? He was like, "Oh, you're ruining our game by having a showman."
Now, why is he really angry? Is he jealous
of that Maddie? I don't know.
No, he wants to get off with his own brother.
If Phil could get off with Kelsey, he would. So I don't know what he's even talking about.
Right.
And then, oh god, this was crap.
Brilliant.
No, but they had to give up clothing or something. It's like some OxyClean sponsored crap.
What, you mean but the real task?
Yes. So Joel and Cassandra had to like destroy 2 items of clothing, and then the others all had to pretend they were mad. And it was, but the real task is, so they basically imported that from BBUK.
But what were the items of clothing? Did we even see? I don't think we did.
Was it Tim's onesie?
No, they didn't show it.
Was it the whatevs hat?
Oh, it should be.
Was it the dungarees?
Shred it.
Yeah, they should have shredded it. And Joel started crying because they were all angry at him. And Joel and Cassandra said they're bad people. Do you think it's bad to do that sort of task? But the real task is in Big Brother Canada, where they have to vote each other out. Is that too much? Is that messing with the house too much?
It's just stirring shit up. I think it's good.
Is it right for them to stir shit up?
Of course it is. That's the whole point of Big Brother. Stirring shit up and making people be abusive towards each other.
That's true. So I heard that that Arissa said last year was like the year of twists, and there's not going to be so many twists this year.
Right.
So
what do we have to endure instead of that?
Well, there's no twistos, so just OxyClean, so...
Right.
Theoretically, there'll be no butt veto, no triple eviction, whatever, no Canada's HOH. Do you believe that? I don't. I think
there'll be something, won't there?
There'll be a few, I think. So they said that they'd donated the clothes to Dress for Success Canada.
Right. Now, you Googled this.
Yeah.
Is it real?
It's empowering women to wear clothes when they go for a job interview.
What sort of women?
What are you saying?
Well, can anyone apply or...
Sounds a bit sexist to me. What about when men need to go for job interviews?
You said it.
So then...
Yeah. Are you alright?
I don't think there's been enough roulette puns this show, do you?
No, they've not done the last couple of shows.
Come on. Oh, then they had this party. Nikki drank all the vodka. But for starters, you shouldn't even have vodka on Big Brother Canada.
Why?
Because you shouldn't have hard liquor.
We do on our show.
Just those little cans though that Jonathan Shaban was drinking. So Nikki basically polished off the vodka. Everyone said she was hammered. Everyone was having a go at her about drinking the vodka.
Then she was the only person in the whole house to evict so-and-so. So, is her game going well or not? I don't think so.
She said, I feel victimised. And then everyone was like in the hot tub, like getting off or something. And Tim and Nikki were in the bedroom. And Nikki said, I hate them. And Tim said, they are all little turds. Agree or disagree?
What, they're all turds in that house?
They're all turds.
Yeah, they are really.
That's very good. I like the fact that Tim and Nikki are sticking together, don't you?
Well, they've got to, haven't they?
I suppose so. And then Nikki said that Rail drank all the vodka, and she did pronounce it Rail. And then she went to the diary room, she was kicking off. Tim was like looking for her, going, Nikki, where are you? Meanwhile, she was in the diary room going, I can't take it anymore. I'm too sensitive. Do you think Nikki may be the first housemate to ever walk from the BB Canada house?
Nah. She never walked from BB UK. She's been on it 3 times, so I don't think so.
Do they even have fire exits in the Big Brother Canada house?
Do they even have access to fresh air?
Is she finally warm?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so, but...
That was quite good, that little tantrum she had in the diary when she had like a leg over her head. It was like...
Do you think she's on paper tantrum?
They're like, take 1, Okay, can you just give it a little bit more with the leg and the arm? Okay, take 2. Don't you think it's totally like that in there?
Undoubtedly.
So, you don't think she's going to do a Brian Bello over the fence?
No way.
H from Steps?
No, she wants the brick voucher. She's all about that.
What about a Sandy?
No.
She's all about the brick voucher. She's getting paid in brick vouchers.
Well, not wholly, but partly.
How are they going to ship all them sofas to Nikki's house in Surrey? Sure. So then, I've put someone had a hangover. I don't know who that was. Now, Rael did some praying with Ramsey.
Right, now, let's not mess about. If you're Mexican, what's your religion? Aren't you Catholic? Is that right?
Part.
Well, under any account,
Arriba!
if you're Muslim
Yes.
and gay, isn't there some kind of issue there?
I think so, yeah.
Right, okay. Well, talk us through that.
No, because I don't want to tread on anyone's toes.
Oh, right.
All I've got to say about this matter is this whole praying thing was done last year, or whatever year it was, with Adele and Kyle, and it was a lot sweeter then. You can't recreate that sort of thing.
And before that, we had Bible buddies, remember? With A-Baller. So,
Matty. Who else was it?
God knows.
Oh, God. Okay. So then Loveta was campaigning and Sharry was campaigning, and they kind of met in the middle and like, we ain't going to stab each other in the back, and then did. But, you know, what else can you do? I don't blame them for that. Then Arissa revealed that there was going to be a complaint cupboard.
Well, fuck me. I could spend all day and all night in that place.
Big Brother.
Big Brother, this show's crap.
Who do you think is going to make the best use of the complaint cupboard?
Hard to say, really, isn't it?
I did wonder why there was a cupboard in the kitchen that said complaint on it. They're like, what's in it? So then, I can't actually read my own writing anymore.
That's a problem.
Oh no. So it was Loveta and Sharry's speeches.
Oh, they're please.
Loveta said, not everything is as it seems.
Right.
Now, why have they stopped doing all these, like, alliance gang signs when they go down the corridor to vote?
Well, you can only assume that the viewer feedback was that it was shit and they look like idiots doing it. But maybe not.
Do you think Ted has cracked down on it?
Could be.
I do. Quack pack and all that shit. So then everyone evicted Sharry apart from Nikki. We didn't really know why, did we?
Well, only that we thought that her and Tim were going to split their vote.
No, but why did everyone else vote Sharry out and not Loveta? Kelsey was really like gunning for Loveta, and then she suddenly voted Sharry out, so I felt like we missed something there. But
must be.
What do you think about Sharry's eviction interview?
I've forgotten it already. It's crap, wasn't it?
I shouldn't say anything, I don't think. It's like blinking you'll miss it, isn't it? Is it better to have those like microscopic eviction interviews, or Emma's like half an hour flogging?
Is it I think better to say go to like the slice.com or cbs.com or what have you.
So then we saw the HOH competition. It was to do with hockey, so did the Canadians have an advantage over Nikki and Tim?
What, random games? No.
Was it a crapshoot?
Of course it was.
And do you think they got to practice beforehand?
They always say on BBC they do get a version of it to practice with.
On USA they do. I don't know whether they do on Canada though.
Who knows?
What was it called? What the Puck or something?
Something good one.
Something like that. So Tim was winning it at one point, which made me nervous because I don't think it's going to help Tim to be HOH.
You don't want to get blood in his hands.
I do not. Then Nick was winning it. Then finally, Loveta won it. Isn't that delicious? Don't you love it when the housemate who was just on the block becomes the reigning HOH?
Yes.
Who do you think she's going to put up?
I have no idea whatsoever. Do you?
Yeah.
Who?
Kelsey and Jared.
What, both of them?
I would have, if she's fucking smart. Look, Loveta was HOH first week. She put up Paige and Kelsey and lost Paige because she fucked up basically. She needs to come in strong this time. I can't wait to see Kelsey and Jared having to run to her and crawl to her. Also, I think Tim and Nikki are probably safe with Loveta, because I've seen Tim schmoozing Loveta and I've seen Nikki schmoozing Loveta.
Yeah, you'd probably be right.
I think so. I think it's probably a pretty good result. So I've written down who I think are the different alliances. Do you care? Or?
No, go on.
So I think it's Ramsey, Dallas, Maddie and Cassandra are one alliance.
Right.
With Loveta. I think riding the middle is Mitch, Joel, the brothers, Christine, Tim and Nikki.
Right.
And then on the other side of the house is Kelsey, Jared and Raoul. So hopefully Loveta will put up either Kelsey and Jared with Raoul as a backdoor option.
That would be nice.
That would be good. I'd love to see Raoul go. He's crap. Imagine having a gay housemate and them being so unlikable.
I know.
How did they manage to find all these unlikable gay people to go on Big Brother? Like, I've never met a gay person I don't like. Yeah, on Big Brother, they're obsessed with finding these right arsehole gays.
Sometimes you have to, like, look yourself in the eye and say, maybe I'm watching a program from a country that's struggling so hard to find decent human beings to go on it. They've got to trawl the dregs of Australian reality society, the dregs of UK, and they can't even get their own decent people in there either. So what do you expect?
And also,
I mean, this is a show that featured Peter Brown. This is a show that had Jordan Parha on it.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but come on, be serious.
We weren't going to mention Jordan Parha this show.
It's like Jerry falling in the pool. You've got to mention it.
So basically, a black lesbian woman went out second week. You could almost bet on it. Do you think Tim is going to win this whole show?
It seems unlikely, but I'd like him to.
I think he could. So we've got a bit of live feed action. You said you saw that bit where Tim was talking to Jared and he was going, oh, how does the veto work? And Jared was like explaining the veto to him. And because Tim was playing so dumb, it made Jared feel like he was like intelligent, that he was having to explain it to Tim.
But do you not think people can see through that?
The only person who seems to have seen through Tim and Nikki is Rail.
Rail? Well...
That cat's eating biscuits dead loud.
Never mind.
How unprofessional. That is quite interesting though. And also, Tim's going, oh, I'm sick of talking about myself. Show me how to be Canadian. And then just carried on talking about himself, but how he could be Canadian. I thought that was really masterful on his part.
I thought it was absolute cringe. But if people are going to believe it...
They're buying it.
Then fine.
They're all buying it. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm going on about myself. But, you know, I have got more interesting stories than you guys. Nikki's hardly ever on that live feed, though. No,
but everyone says she's quiet. But when I see her, she comes across okay, I think.
Yeah, when she was talking about, like, her... They were going, do you ever want to have a baby too? And she was talking about her sister's baby and how she couldn't deal with a baby and all that. That was quite interesting, I thought. She has shown like quite a great deal of intelligence, I think, on the live feed. And also empathy, which I've not seen too much of that from her before. But she like empathises with people and like feels their pain and stuff. I can't see that many people going after her. I know she has tantrums, but people are like, oh, that's just Nikki, do you know what I mean? They just put up with it, so...
She could be North America's greatest go ever.
So then, Tim had said that he did his exam about drugs, and he did quite well in it, because you had to pick your own topic. Sounds quite good, doesn't it, doing an exam about drugs? It's like when I did my dissertation on EastEnders. And then, he said on New Year's Eve, him and his friends were out, and the next day, when they were coming down, they all did colouring books.
Oh, what, they were coming down the stairs?
I'm sorry, but you don't come down from alcohol, you come down from ecstasy, pretty much. So Tim's basically admitted he's a raving drug addict.
No way, because, you know, in Australia, you cannot get ecstasy.
What?
You can't get proper drugs.
What'd you get?
Well, maybe after you win Big Brother, you could get some, but they're like $100 a pill or something crazy.
Why? Because you can't import it over there.
And let's put it this way. Andrew, what's his name?
Yeah, he was rolling around in Molly.
That's in Canada.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
It's cheap as chips over there.
There must be some, like, factories that make
What's that, Andrew Gordon?
Yeah.
Right.
There must be factories that make it and stuff.
So it's like an island, isn't it? And they've got really, like, harsh... That's why all they take is that BZP...
Ugh.
All those crap drugs.
Ugh. But he said he did his exam on drugs and he was coming down. That is evidence to doing drugs to me. Just saying. He's not going to be Australia's next Prime Minister at this rate.
Put him up.
Get him out. So then, I told you that already, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Big Brother.
Alright.